What's up, EPSL fans? How are we doing? We got the Texas Longhorns coming in against the UCLA Bruins. Bruins, after taking a devastating loss, looking to get back in the final for Texas. They're looking to extend their win streak back to 4. We'll see the first matchup between Murphy and Drones. Robert continues here in college. Coming to you next. UCLA will kick it off to Texas in the Longhorns as they will start on offense. I mentioned two quarterbacks already, so some brief history. There's James Murphy, 2,594 yards, 69% completion rating, 22 touchdowns, 9 receptions. He's got a 7-4 record, and he's already a national champion, winning last year against Boise State. He's going to look to replicate that same success. However, a couple bit of setbacks against LSU, Texas Tech, and 2 losses to Texas A&M have halted their journey of being at the top of their division. Here's Anthony Harris Jr. with 15 rushes, 119 yards last week. We'll see if UCLA and their defense can contain that this week. Back to Harris Jr. this time. Looks like they're going to be able to stop him before he gets across the line to gain, but he is going to gain 2 more yards. 3rd and 1 here coming up. Back to Harris Jr. Harris Jr. will get the first, pick up a couple more yards, and get dropped at the 41-yard line. For UCLA, the biggest issue has been their run defense. Especially last week, it definitely hurt them a lot. And looks like it may be no different today as Anthony Harris Jr. gets across the 50 and gets a 17-yard carry. We have yet to see this Texas offense put out a pass play. It's just been so harmful. Now we see one. Here's James Murphy out to his left. He finds his receiver. He gets a gain of 2. For also this UCLA defense, they want to start seeing some production from Bjorn as well as Carter Hart. We've seen a little bit of it last week. Bjorn still yet to get his first sack here on the Bruins. Hopefully that comes sooner rather than later as they need this defense to step up in a big way. Empty set here for Murphy from the 28-yard line. Murphy looking to throw. Going to step up into the pocket, make the throw, and actually it'll be incomplete. Looking for Worthy, stopped by another number 17, Matt Vaymichkov. 2nd and 10 here from the 28. Under center, Murphy hands off to Harris Jr., who will have the first and then some more as he stumbles his way into the 8. He's got 5 rushes for 50 yards, 10 yards a carry, and that's just something you can't allow if you're the UCLA defense. First and goal from the 8. Murphy here to throw. Blitz coming. Murphy gets it off in time and finds a man wide open. It's a touchdown for the Longhorns. It will be. Can't tell the number just yet.
The kicker on for the point after.
Oh, my bad, folks. It is 7, officially now 7-0. Had just a terrible drive to start off on defense, and it's pretty much the drive we saw last time this team played, in which they lost by a field goal, where the defense just could not slow down the offense. Such a great game from the offense as well from the UCLA side, and just unfortunately the defense couldn't hold up their end of the bargain. Now Kyron Jones coming out. His stats this season, 2,219 yards. He's got a 70% completion rating, and he's 16 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Touchdown-interception ratio definitely getting better. However, Couple picks last week, definitely not what you wanted to see. Did, however, find a way to put some points up on the board. It's just, like I said, unfortunate timing. We'll start with the handoff to the fullback there, who will get a gain of 5. Charon in motion. Here's Jones taking the snap, looking to pass. Has his man. It's German, and it will be good for no gain. Here's 2nd and 5 from the 34. Sorry, 3rd and 5 from the 34, and that one will be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 5 coming up. Texas with a big stand to start off.
It's 4th down.
Gets it at the 23, and for a team that just cannot stop the run, it's going to get even harder when you got a player like James Murphy. 4 rushing touchdowns on the top or near the top of the touchdown rushing leaders for quarterbacks. We'll start off in an empty backfield. Looks like UCLA will rush 3 here, and Murphy's going to take off. He will not get anything on that play. Good hold there by the Bruins. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've got trips left. Tried to blitz and gave up an open first to Worthy. Great defense from UCLA out there on the edge. Here's 2nd and 10 coming up from the 34. Setting up the screen pass for Harris Jr. That one is completely locked down by Matvey Michkov as they lose 5 on the play. Murphy and Jones' first meeting was the San Marcos Ramona game, in which the Rattlers were stunned by a freshman Ramona team. Definitely a game that James Murphy wants to forget, and that pass is going to be incomplete. 4th and 15 coming up. And UCLA will get the ball back after a good stand and a good hold by their defense. They will return it. He's going to get down to the 25, it looks like. He will, and that's where they will start their drive. And here's Blackheart. Blackheart, a 12-yard gain. Always a good sign when you can get Caleb Blackheart going early in the game. Definitely got him going last week. A big week for him, and they're hoping he can continue that success. And it looks like he will, getting across the 50 to the 44 after a 14-yard gain. Back-to-back first-down runs. And Caleb Blackheart can do it with the best of them. We talk about Anthony Harris Jr. and how he's bruising against this UCLA defense. Well, they got a player in Caleb Blackheart that can do the exact same to this Texas defense. There's Jones getting set from the 44. With a step up, and that throw will be incomplete, hitting the back of the head of one of his offensive linemen. Here's 2nd and 10 coming up. Going against a former teammate, Gio Love, here at the D tackle spot. Played together, played against each other a couple of times. Here's Caleb Blackheart, who will get a gain of 4, and it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They will come out here with an empty backfield. Jones takes the snap. He's got some protection. He's got a man wide open. It's Tava Taufiti, and he will get down at the 8 after a 31-yard catch. Their connection has been very lively this season, and it shows off there with the one-on-one coverage on him, and he burns the DV for an easy first down. Here they are from 1st and goal. Single receiver is Mason Rain the third. They'll go play action. Jones nowhere to go with it, and he will be sacked by Daryl Hall.
Now second and goal at the 17-yard line.
So a 9-yard sack, definitely not ideal for this offense. Fafiti's in motion. Jones going to throw once again. This time he'll get it out to his tight end German, and he will score. We've got a game on our hands, folks. Niles German going to take that one in.
The kicker on for the extra point. The kick is good. That ties the game at 7. They'll take over
Where are they going to get him down to the 24?
at their own 24-yard line.
UCLA was at 17 yards before they started that last drive. Now just a yard shy or behind Texas. And off to Anthony Harris Jr. He will get a gain of 3.
He was brought down at the 26.
And I think it's imperative that this defense continues to come out with a 4-down lineman set if they are going to be able to stop this run. They'll go back to him. No, this time they'll run the play action. Tight end wide open. He will make the catch, and he will get a 10-yard gain for a first down.
It's a gain of 10 and a first down.
Handoff Anthony Harris Jr.
16 more yards.
And he just continues his reign with another 16-yard bruising run.
Results in a first down.
Here's Murphy. 18 seconds to go on the clock in the first. Down to 8 seconds on the play clock. 7. Gets it off. Hands off to Anthony Harris Jr. He's brought down after a gain of 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up.
And that'll do it here for the first. 7-7 is our score. UCLA and Texas heating up a little bit here in California. Here's 2nd and 7 from the 45. Murphy scrambling, gonna get out of the pocket, and now he's got some room to run. He'll be brought down, or I guess slides down on his own after a 22-yard gain. James Murphy, when all things looked against it, looked like Bjorn almost had his first sack there. Instead, he'll take it up the middle. So 1st and 10 from the 23. Got one receiver out there, and they'll set up the RPO. Jeffries is quickly on that one, though. He won't be able to get a gain of 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 9 coming up. Sends out Harris Jr. Looking like a man look from the Bruins. It will be. It looks no, they'll run the zone, but they will also get the sack from Fernandez. Here's 3rd and 15 coming up. From the 28-yard line, Murphy to throw. Underneath, it'll be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 15, 20 from the 28. They will still have points here, more than likely, with the field goal. And 10-7 is our score.
Makes the score. Visitors 10. Our home team 7.
First and 10 from the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
So for the Bruins, their defense does as good of a job as they can getting a stop there and only holding them to 3. See what the offense can do on their third drive. Tavatafiti's in motion. He will look in the middle to Mason Rain the third, it looks like. Yes, it is. And it'll be caught, but it won't be a first down. It'll be just about.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Second inches from the 37. Handoff to Caleb Blackheart. Nice spin move there. First and 10 to the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Kyron Jones. 8 minutes and 56 seconds to go. He will be sacked. Looks like Darryl Hall, I believe, was in there. He was. Already a sack in this game. It looks like he'll have a second or at least half of one there. Second and 17. And here's German with a great catch there. A setback. Looking like it hasn't set back the Bruins too much, and actually it might have, as they won't be able to convert on third down. It'll be 4th and 6, and the ball will be going back to Texas.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 8-yard line. The quarterback on the keeper. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 8-yard line. Number 9, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down. A gain of 9 yards. Come on now, let's go. First down. A gain of 9 yards. Result is a first down. It's a gain of 20. That's another first down. It's a gain of 20 and a first down. The running back on the option. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. Let's go, fellas. It's down. Third and 15. The pass incomplete on the deep ball. Brings up fourth down. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The first down pass. Complete to number 22. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. The kicker on for the point after. His kick is good. Makes the score our home team 14, visitors 10. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line. The pass. Complete to number 22. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Back at the 38-yard line. The pass complete to number 19. It's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 5. The kicker on for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 21, visitors 10.
Sorry, folks, had a phone call to take there. But how about a turnaround in this game as we've seen a pick from James Murphy? Much to character, much like him. We've seen 2 touchdowns from Caleb Blackheart, one on the ground, one in the air. The one in the air definitely surprises me, but, you know, what's there not to love about Caleb Blackheart? And he's full of surprises, and he's surely a weapon, and no matter what offense you put him in. He did it with Michigan, he's doing it now with UCLA. And he has his team up by 11 points. Here's Murphy after the interception. Going to start with a 9-yard throw out to his tight end. Quickly to the line they go with 1:40 left in the second.
At the 37-yard line.
Murphy, this time his pass is going to be incomplete. Under the middle. Both teams split 2 third-down conversions apiece. Can they make it a third? The Longhorns trying. They will. Throw underneath once again. We'll get it done. Just 4 on that play.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Here's Murphy. Play action. Setting it up. Long ball deep down the field. One-on-one. And it's looking for Worthy. It'll be incomplete. Great defense down the field by the defense. He's tried 2 of those already. Both have failed. This time he'll go back to Worthy. This time a shorter slant. It will be open, and there'll be a timeout called by the Longhorns with 1 minute and 12 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. They send the man in motion. Pressure coming. They get it to him in time, and catch is made. Another timeout called by the Longhorns. 1 minute and 6 to go. From the 44 under center, here's Murphy. He'll look to throw. Have a man underneath. And he'll have a gain of 5. Clock down to 56 seconds. Looking to hopefully get a touchdown, but 3 is definitely in sights here for the Longhorns. If they can just get it up the field, and it looks like they're there with the catch by Worthy. No timeout called yet from Texas. But they're at the 18-yard line with 47 seconds to go. There's the hurry up. 23 seconds. Trips right is the formation. 19 seconds now on the clock. Murphy out to his right on the out route. It's caught, and that'll be a timeout call with 16 seconds to go. 2nd and 4. They can't have any long plays or any mistakes here, as a sack or a tackle could end this quarter. They'll get the swat, so now it'll be 12 seconds to go. 3rd and 4 from the 12. Murphy taking the snap, looking towards the end zone, and it is caught. With 9 seconds to go, the Longhorns have a chance to make this just a 4-point game.
The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good.
So what a drive there by Texas and James Murphy. With the clock running against them, they ran a great drive with 11 plays, getting down 72 yards. And they've kept this game close and in range for them. UCLA will receive the second half kickoff, so we'll see just how aggressive they get here with 9 seconds to go.
His guys take over.
Looks like they'll go under center. 2 receivers are out there. Texas with just 3 down linemen. Looks like really 2 down. They'll go handoff to Caleb Blackheart, who will maneuver through some tackles. 6 rushes, 134 yards for him so far. And now with 4 seconds to go, they'll bring out a pass-heavy look. Texas got a couple of guys stacked on top of each other. Jones will step up. Now he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. Looking for J.D. Charon down there. And that will take us into halftime. The score being 17-21. UCLA stunning the Longhorns here at half with a couple of big plays from Caleb Blackheart and the defense stepping up. We'll see if Texas will look to hang on and, well, will look to take back over this game and keep their win streak going, or will UCLA hang on and take over a big win against a rival? We'll see you guys coming up after halftime. Back in Los Angeles, California for the rest of this game into the second half. We go. UCLA starting off with the kickoff and a nice return as they get down to the 40. Kyron Jones, 2 passing touchdowns this game, 1 to Caleb Blackheart, 1 to Niles German. Seems like he steps up, especially for these bigger games and against these rivals with user teams. As you know, like I said, this James Murphy rivalry goes very, very deep, one in which bragging rights are always involved. There's a 5-yard gain from Kyron Drones. 2nd and 5 is coming up. There's the throw to Blackheart. He'll have the first. And this is exactly what Texas looked like starting off this game. Just quick plays that continue to always be big chunks. And now it's UCLA with the chunk plays making their way down the field at an expeditious rate. 2nd and 2, handoff back to Blackheart. This time he's got nowhere to go on the outside. That's not Blackheart. I'm sorry, that's the fullback. I thought he looked a little slower than Blackheart, but wasn't 100% sure. Here's 3rd and 2. Now it'll be Blackheart, and he will be just shy 4th and inches. We'll see how aggressive UCLA looks to get here. QB sneak has worked all season. I wouldn't be mad at them trying one here. They will just look to go for a field goal, though. See if they can extend the lead back to 7. They will. 7-point game after a very good kick. 24-17 is our score here. A good hold by Texas, but UCLA looked like they found a couple weaknesses in that Texas defense. Ryan Williams, 7 targets, 5 receptions. He's got the touchdown in the game. He's also got 44 yards to add to it. It's 1st and 10 from the 25. Murphy intercepted once again. It's his 2nd of the day, and it's the same guy. It's going to be Patterson once again. Hunter Patterson from the Mike linebacker spot. Murphy has looked underneath all day today, and UCLA has made him pay. And with some great field positioning here for UCLA, they have an opportunity to go up 2 scores. It should definitely change the momentum of this entire game. Texas has stayed close and stayed within it, but time starts to go against you when you get into the second half here, and while we do have a lot of time still in the 3rd quarter, it starts to eat at you a little bit. This is a handoff to Blackheart, just a gain of 1 on that play. From the I form, here is Drones. Play action. Throws out to his right. There is 2 people there. However, great defense by Texas. And UCLA has either not seen a 3rd down or just has struggled on 3rd down. It's just 2 today. And it's a sack on 3rd down by his former teammate, Gio Love. Oh, sorry, Davian Dello, another former teammate as well. Many remember the "You Suck" Davian Dello, Gio Love defensive front they had at Ramona. It was fierce. Unfortunately, only got 1 good year out of it after they all went to different teams, and they started to find their way back on the same team here at Texas. This kick will be no good, though. That sack looking like it took him just out of his range. And this game will remain a 7-point game. So a costly turnover by James Murphy and an opportunity squandered by UCLA. From the 44, here's 1st and 10. Murphy looking to throw. Out of the I-form, he'll look for Anthony Harris Jr., who has a gain of 2 on the flat route on the out.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 8 from the 46. Handoff to Anthony Harris Jr. He's going to cut it back the other way and get the first. It's a game of exactly 8.
8-yard pickup and a first down. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Hot.
Blitz coming. Murphy senses it, gets it out in time to Ryan Williams, who has the first. First and 10 from the 29. Here's the handoff. Anthony Harris Jr. He's got a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
James Murphy, here's 2nd and 8. Murphy stepping up. Now he'll throw it out to his left, and the catch will be made for a gain of 6.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 7 yards. And it's
There's 3rd and 2. Pressure gets there, and Murphy throws it over the head of his intended receiver. It looks like that was Ryan Williams for an easy first. Instead, they will be forced to take 3. So still a 4. So back to a 4-point game. UCLA getting a bit of a lucky break there. James Murphy with easy pass, just overthrown. Down at the 27. Here's Caleb Blackheart coming in. 9 rushes, 144 yards, and a touchdown. What a beast. And that's not even factoring in the plays he's made in the receiving game as well. He's also got a touchdown in that area. Here's Sharon in motion. From the 27, Jones is going to look to throw. He'll step up. On the run, throw is caught. No, it's incomplete. Tafiti looked like he brought it in for a second there. A nice force out by the Texas DBs. Now a throw underneath to Mason Rain. The third will be caught for a gain of 4. Struggled on 3rd down. Texas is going to look to get a stop, and they will. Another sack. It has been a tough going on 3rd down. Texas has brought the energy that is you suck. He's known how difficult it is playing with that defensive front for other quarterbacks. Now he has to see it playing against it. And they have brought the energy here for Texas, along with Darryl Hall.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's that Chevy Bjorn with his first sack as a Bruin. It looks like it is. So a 2-yard loss on that play. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's hope that unleashes the beast that is Chevy Bjorn, and he gets back to his form as there's the throw underneath. It'll be good for a gain of 3. Now it's 3rd and 9. They've done a good job of converting, but UCLA knows what's at task here, and they've got to get this stop. They do not. James Murphy continues to stay surgically precise with the throw to his tight end for the first down. A tale of 3rd downs right now. Texas has done what they needed to do on 3rd down. UCLA has just not been able to. For that reason, Texas continues to keep the ball. First and 10 here from the 45. Murphy throws underneath. It's caught by the tight end, and he's only able to get a gain of 5. From 2nd and 5, here we are from the 40. Handoff Anthony Harris Jr., and he will have the first. clock down to 1:15 here in the third.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down. Number 9, the ball carrier.
Stopped by Carter Hart
Brought down at the 28-yard
after he gets a gain of 2.
gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
For UCLA, how heartbreaking it would be to lose yet another game after you've done so well, much like last week. Just late game decisions just haven't gone your way.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another
Mikowski
down. First and 10 at the
making the
12-yard
catch.
line.
3 seconds to go. I don't think we'll see another play here from Texas. We won't. But they will start from the 12, 1st and 10 as we go into the 4th. UCLA holding on to the 4-point lead they have. They've got to put some numbers up here in the second half, or else Texas may come back and take this one over. His 1st and 10 for Texas. A touchdown takes the lead. A field goal keeps it a one-score game, or one-score lead, I'm sorry.
9, the ball carrier.
Or 1-point lead for UCLA.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Harris Jr. out to his left. It is
A gain of 6.
nearly a touchdown. He's brought down at exactly the 1. But it will bring up a fresh set of downs for Texas. Coming out into the I form, we get a trench battle here. We'll see if it'll be a James Murphy QB sneak. It will not. It'll be a carry by Harris Jr., who will be stopped at the 1 once again.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. No gain.
2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Worthy in motion. And now it'll be a throw out to his left. It'll be caught. It's Jensen with the touchdown. UCLA just missed opportunities so far in this second half. They've had the opportunity to go up by at least 2 scores. They fumbled that opportunity, and now on 3rd down, they just can't seem to figure out this defensive line. And now Texas has come back, and now has a 3-point lead.
Our home team, 24. His guys take over.
Starting their drive at the 24. Here's Kyron Jones coming back out. Got to find a way to be better on 3rd downs for his team and not take as many sacks. He's taken a couple here. Some not necessarily his fault, but definitely got to do better as you're a leader on this football team. High snap, hands it off to Blackheart. He'll break a couple tackles and get up to the 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Even with that being a botched snap and just looking like a bad play from the start, he makes it a great play by getting 5. From the 29, Tava Tafiti will go in motion. Play action for Drones. He gets it out to Niles German. And German gets it up to the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There's Caleb Blackheart breaking a tackle, getting up to the 42 of the Longhorns side of the field. It's a 14-yard carry. On the slant, it's Tava Tafiti beating his man. And for UCLA, this is where you got to worry. This is where the defensive line will start to pick up its pressure and start to bring intensity. starts to sense some pressure and some blitzes coming from Texas as they try to keep them out of the end zone and keep this just a tie game potentially. There's a blitz coming, and it's a pick from Kyron Drones at the worst possible time. Texas will take over. David Smith, his former teammate at Buford, for a season with the interception. Both quarterbacks throwing picks right to the middle linebackers, and for Drones, he had German right there. Instead, he looks for J.D. Charon, who's just heavily covered, just not the smartest of throws. And now for Texas, they can score another touchdown. This game gets incredibly difficult for UCLA. Here's Murphy deep down the field. It's Ryan Williams. I don't know what happened on the back end of the defense, but I told you guys they score a touchdown and may get difficult. However, I think they might have scored a little too quickly as it's still 7 minutes on the clock. But James Murphy just launches one deep, and there's no one back there. It's a one-on-one with a linebacker and Ryan Williams, and we know how that's going to go.
The kicker on for the point after.
And it is now a 10-point game. 7 minutes to go. For Kyron Jones, you got to play mistake-free football now.
Team 24.
Down at the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jones to throw, a quick one, caught and hung on to by Mason Rain III.
Number 87. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32.
They'll go empty as they send Blackhart out to his right. 8 seconds on the play clock. Pressure coming. Jones finds the man. It's Mason Rain III once again on the curl route. Texas sending a little bit of pressure on that play, and Jones makes him pay.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
But as I mentioned with Texas, where the clock starts to play against you, for UCLA, the clock is starting to play against you. It's down to 6 minutes, and you still need 2 scores. You need a score and a stop. And you still got to score again. For Blackhart, though,
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
another successful run, gets a first down. Jones gets it out in time. It's J.D. Charon. They've started to build up a rhythm here as he gets down to 27. 5 minutes, though, on the clock. If you're Texas, you're telling Anthony Harris Jr. get ready to take some snaps and some carries. They're going to try to run down this clock. Jones throws back to J.D. Charon. It's another 11-yard gain. Now empty set. 4 minutes to go in the game. From the 16, here's Jones. Can he find the matchup? Pressure coming. He'll just take it on a designed run, it looks like. He'll get 4. Looks like he tried to catch the defense off guard.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now from the 12. Pressure there. Nearly intercepted by You Suck. As he threw into a sea of just bodies. That one gets tipped up into the air, but it's 3rd and 6. They are in field goal range, and they just need a touchdown. However, you probably want to get the hard part out of the way with the touchdown, and instead you won't be able to as Jones throws that one out of bounds, and they'll be forced to kick a field goal.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down. The field goal is
now just a 7-point game. We've seen UCLA get 2 turnovers on James Murphy already. They can get another one. That'd be golden for them here, especially if they can get it on their side of the ball or their side of the field.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
4 touchdowns for James Murphy, even with the 2 interceptions. He has put this Texas squad in a very successful situation. Handoff, as I mentioned to start, it's going to be Anthony Harris Jr. He'll get 8.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
And not only is it getting the stop, it's getting the stop and giving your offense some time to work with, and not having to burn all your timeouts. Murphy is going to try to get it himself. He'll lose 2 instead. And that's the first timeout taken by UCLA. Now they've got to get off the field here on 3rd down. UCLA playoff chances are starting to dimmer, especially if you lose another one. Going down 3 losses on the record sheet wouldn't help you at all, but that's a great throw by James Murphy to keep his drive going, and it's another timeout that has to be burned by UCLA. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Texas under center. They're going to go to Anthony Harris Jr. They've got to get a stop. They do not, and that's the last timeout called by UCLA, and Texas might have just ran away with this one. Another heartbreaking scene for UCLA as they've battled so hard in this game. They battled so hard in all their games, and it just feels like it all just goes away here in the second half. All the momentum just was lost. That's a good stop as they lose 1. Anthony Harris Jr. with nowhere to go to except for into the arms of Jose Fernandez. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Texas will have to run one last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll hand it off to Anthony Harris Jr., and he'll get down just shy of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1 after the 2-minute warning. Still some time on the clock. However, for Texas, you're already in field goal range. You put this game away with anything. A first down ends it. A field goal pretty much ends it as well. They'll go to Anthony Harris Jr., and he will be stopped. 4th and 1. And now Texas will come out for the field goal, but with how much time is the question.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They will get it off with 1:17, and it'll be a 10-point game with 1:17.
37. Our home team, 27. Disappointing for UCLA. That's all you can talk about when you talk about this season. It's just been a lot of disappointments. Falling to 4 and 7 now. Texas will more than likely be going to 8-4 if this game is to end the way it's supposed to. Got to start to feel for the guys and just how much energy they put into the season. But you can only blame yourself and your own miscues. This game definitely could have been won here in the second half after that interception. Unfortunately, football isn't played in the first 24. It's a gain of 9.
I played the full 48, so.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 6. Ball. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. The pass on 1st down. Intended for number 22. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10. The pass complete to number 81. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2. pass. Thrown away and incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, good job.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a 1st down. The 1st down pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10. The pass on 3rd down. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Set.
And so